Anyway, I've gathered you all here because I need to get something off my chest. I I hate podcasts and podcasts hate me. He and either podcasts are going or I am going, and I am certainly not going. And in fact, there will be no more podcasts to stream.
What if
This
I
is a
just
nothing bit.
what if I just left the call? What if we just left and that was it and that was the
That
whole
was the
thing?
entire episode.
That's it. Bye
You
everybody.
know, if you did leave, I would just keep going. I would just do the episode by myself. I could do
N-
that.
Not by yourself though, because we have a guest. Hi
Hi,
again.
hello.
It's
It's
Cass,
Hello.
my boyfriend, who's here.
it's Gordon's
Yep.
boyfriend Cass,
Mhm.
who's an impromptu addition, but we love Cass.
Yay.
He's also
Yay!
not here with me physically. He's over Zoom this time, not like the last time, but he's still
Yeah.
here in spirit and in the Zoom call.
Yeah, more
Yeah.
more than just in spirit.
At least I can't be accidentally hit.
I Come on now.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. Hey, don't no, I'm sorry. I'm the one that should be apologizing here. But yeah, we're talking about Santa Claus is coming to town.
Oh.
Needs no introduction. You've seen it
Mhm.
statistically, everyone, or at
Uh,
least you're familiar with it, but
I
it's a classic.
I mean, we could probably say that for most of our episodes because most of the time it's only people who like the movie we're talking about that come to listen to the episode.
I think we have at least a few listeners, I would imagine, that listen without watching the movie. Maybe. I don't know. I don't
yeah.
actually know. I don't know how much of our
Oh yeah,
demographic is that.
like we do
Yeah.
have a few regular listeners who will listen regardless, but sometimes, well, I don't know. I don't know. I was just making a grand statement that I had no evidence for.
But this is certainly one of the ones that people have seen. Of the ones, is this our most popular we've done per Letterboxd?
I don't think so.
I
Uh,
feel like just like because of the annual thing, it would
but
almost have
also
to
I
be.
will not tell you because that is something I'm going to quiz you on when we do our Dennehy's.
Okay, well, I just pulled it up and it's not even in the top five. Oops. Never
Forget all
mind.
of those movies you just saw.
I have.
Okay. Anyway, yeah, Santa Claus come to town. This is specifically something I really wanted to do because I've had a great love for this specific special. Like, I think this is probably my second favorite Rankin Bass special behind Little Drummer Boy. But this is one I've seen so many times, and all the songs are bangers.
Yeah.
It's so perfect. And I'll say it right now. Miss Jessica is transgender, and I love her. She is everything to me.
I might argue also that her and Chris are T for T.
True, actually, true.
I will defer to the two of you on this particular matter.
Yeah, get out of here, sissy. You're fucking Topper.
Oh no.
You're this shitty ass penguin.
Who likes
Hey,
Topper?
don't
Anyone?
Okay,
don't
everyone likes
badmouth
Topper.
Pepper. I
That
love
I
I was needlessly mean to Topper.
I One of my notes that I wrote down is who cares about Topper lol because I frequently forget that he's a part of this. He's just kind of there.
I
Okay,
actually thought that there was more of it than I remember because I really like Topper.
okay. So it's like the thing about Topper is I also forgot he was even a part of this, but
See?
I do like
Okay.
when he shows up. And I especially one of my notes was I love the little kiss Topper gives Chris when he gets the idea
Yeah.
of the chimney right.
Okay. I okay, I'm not going to be the stick in the mud on this episode because I do like this one. I do like this one a lot even.
Mhm.
I don't know if it's necessarily my favorite of these. I was always as a kid partial to Rudolph. That was my one and only. And all of the others that I saw sort of paled in comparison. And maybe that is just that sort of resentment, not resentment, but it's those feelings bubbling up watching this of like, okay, but where's Rudolph? Where's all those those guys? Excuse me, all those guys I like. But I do like this one. I do find this charming as always. Uh, I guess is where I'm starting off here.
Mhm.
Cass, what's your history? What's your appreciation for this one?
This is my dad's favorite, and we watch this one a lot. But I think it's in like my top three or something like that. But my favorite's A Year Without a Santa Claus for sure. But
Yeah.
I don't know. The songs are bangers, and this one is really good though.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Like,
There's
like,
great songs here.
like even the ones I didn't remember were also like hits. Like I was in love with them. Like the one that they sing like when they get married. It's like that was weirdly beautiful. Like I don't even remember what it's called, but it's like
I
I was
had
just like,
forgotten that one entirely too. Yeah.
but
Mhm.
I do like that one just kind of was like, oh wow, this is like a weirdly beautiful sequence. And that happens a lot actually. Like there's a lot of like again, I really love this one already, but it's like I forgot how like kind of poignant it was at times. I feel like I might be glazing this too hard, but
No, you're
still.
totally fair. The back half of this is not as memorable, we'll say.
Mhm.
Not as a
Yeah.
value judgment, just it is not quite as at least to me. When I think of this one, I think of a lot of stuff in the first half, and then the back half is like, and then it gets old and it works out, and that's it. And it just sort of is over. But there's some good stuff in there that I had forgotten.
Mhm. Like and it doesn't help that the ending is kind of just like washed away. It's like, oh, at a certain point they just leave and then everything works out eventually. The
Mhm.
Yeah.
end.
Like this bad guy was too silly. So and everybody realized he was too silly, and everything worked out.
He died and nobody cared, and then they got rid of
Yeah,
all his evil anti-toy legislature, and then they just sort of
But
stopped.
but the thing is, it's like it's low key like it's a bad ending. Like
It is.
like a
yeah,
more like bad for the townspeople because it's like nobody stopped him. He just remained in power probably for decades after this. But then
yeah.
at some point he just his family fell out of power. But and in my notes I wrote, was there a coup? I hope there was a coup.
Burgermeister Meisterburger strung up like Mussolini in the streets.
Yes. Yes. Hang him in the square.
Exactly. Should I do
Hang
the
him from the
rundown?
string of his yo-yo.
Hell yeah. Hang him like a yo-yo and let his body just sort of like go up and down and up and down.
God, this is
That's how they executed Burgermeister Meisterburger.
Oh no.
this
The
is
world the
already a
first
perfect
ever
episode.
the first ever yo-yo hanging. That's something. There's something there. There's
It feels like a bungee cord type thing too.
oh, it
It's
would
Yeah.
have to be. Yeah.
yeah.
He's kind of built like a yo-yo already, so it's perfect.
I wonder if that's intentional. Like they've it's
It
like
can't have been, but
that's
I hope so.
I feel like they could have done that because it's like also what the fuck is his assistant's name again?
Grimsley, my
The
beloved
David
Grimsley.
Grimsley. He kind of reminds me. Well, I was about to say he kind of reminds me of a toy soldier, but that's because he's just a soldier. Like that's not a him being designed after a toy. It's just he's a soldier and there's also toy soldiers mentioned
I
at
mean,
one
he's
point.
also tiny, so
He's I,
He's got the sort of like slim beady eye thing.
Yeah.
He's got the curly mustache you get on toy soldiers. He's not a too far of a comparison.
yeah.
Um,
Anyway, before we get too far off, give us the rundown real quick, Gordon.
yeah, so we are talking about Santa Claus is Coming to Town, directed by Arthur Rankin Jr. and Jules Bass, written by Romeo Muller, starring Fred Astaire, Mickey Rooney, Keenan Wynn, Paul Frees, Joan Gardner, and Roby Lester. It was broadcast December 13th, 1970 on ABC. Uh, Airing opposite it on CBS, you had an episode of Lassie and an episode of Hogan's Heroes. And on NBC, there was the one. I am just talking over myself today. I also wrote it as the Wonderful World, so that's not helping. The wonderful what the Wonderful World of Disney. Uh, with the Oscar-winning short, "It's Tough to Be a Bird." If Eliza, you want to speak on that?
Uh underrated short, first of all, but it's like basically just like 20 minutes about this weird ass bird caricature talking about it's tough to be a boy.
What would you have tuned into on this December Eve? Would
Oh,
you have watched
I
Santa
would
Claus is Coming
absolutely.
to Town or It's Tough to Be a Bird?
It. You know, if I had all, I'm thinking to myself, like, as a person in 1970, just like, hmm, I've seen this short film in theater. I'm pretending I've seen this short film before, and
Well,
it's just like,
that's an exception to this exercise that I wasn't affording you. I
well,
wasn't assuming
but
that you were going into this having already seen one of them.
well,
That negates the entire point of asking.
but then it's like I would have, but it's like, well, the thing, you know. I don't know. I can't answer your question. I just don't know which I would go see. I'm not in 1970. I don't have to choose. I could watch both. I could watch It's Tough to Be a Bird or It's Tough to Be a Boyd right after this if
You
I
couldn't.
wanted
They're
to.
airing at the same time on TV. I'm talking about them airing on TV.
It, but the thing is, it's like it's a hypothetical I can't understand. I can't comprehend what it would be like to have to decide between two things because I grew up in the age of being able to record things.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fair, I guess. We're talking about Santa
I'm
Claus is
just
Coming to
ruining
Town
your
now.
hypothetical,
You
bitch. Fuck you.
you are. I'm sorry. Sorry I asked.
Why are you apologizing because I ruined your bit?
I'm sorry I
Don't
asked.
apologize.
I'm sorry I asked.
Don't be sorry. Just
I'm
yell
I'm
at me.
I'm sorry I asked.
Stop being sorry.
You won't get anger out of me, motherfucker. I win. Anyway, where do we want to start talking about this short for real?
Let's talk about Fred Astaire.
Yep,
Yeah,
He's in it.
he
he's in
is.
this movie.
How is he credited like spoken and like told and sung
Golden
by
Song, yeah.
Told and
told and
sung.
sung by Fred Astaire? He's got a good voice for it. I like
Yeah.
his sort of like speak singing through some of the lyrics to the song in the intro. It's is charming.
hmm
I mean,
I
it's
like
Fred Astaire, of course, it's charming,
I,
but like,
Yeah.
I like the way he interacts with the kids, the off-screen ominous children, who are
Yeah.
very funny throughout this thing.
the ghost kids,
Yeah, it's the kids at the beginning of It's a Wonderful Life, or
ghost children.
no, is wait, am I thinking the right movie?
Are you thinking Night of the Hunter?
Yes,
Yeah, the kids in the
same
sky
movie,
with Lillian Gish. Yeah,
same movie.
yeah, pretty much. No, I think he's as special delivery Kluger. What a character name.
There's a lot of great character
Yeah,
names. We already talked about Burgermeister Meisterburger.
yeah. I mean, that
That's
is
a
one of the all
name.
time. Is Burgermeister a thing?
Well, they're both like suffixes to German names. So it's like having him name be Burgermeister and Meisterburger. It's like it's just double
I
suffixes.
I guess I okay. So I just sort of assumed, and apparently I looked it up, was right. Burgermeister is a title.
Oh,
And I just sort of, as a kid, was like, hey, he's probably the Burgermeister of this town and never questioned it. And looking it up, I was right to do so.
oh,
The
so I
Wikipedia
was
page,
wrong. I just assumed and wasn't wrong.
I guess so. One of us has to be.
Well, like,
Um,
but then it's like his last name is Meisterburger.
yeah, well, that's a last name.
Mhm.
It's like if your name was President Desiprint or whatever. If you were the president and you were President Desiprint,
That's my
it's that.
headcanon. That's my headcanon for what's his name? Wait, I can't believe I forgot his name right now when I was trying to make a joke. Fuck it. Get rid of the bit. Just ignore I said anything. Sorry.
Will do. Moving on. Uh, Fred Astaire. Yeah, he's got a good voice for it. He's not, asked to do much, but
Mhm.
he's charming and he croons well when he has to sing in this, and it's
Mhm.
he's a very calming presence whenever
Mhm.
he pops back in to move things along.
Mhm.
A very good double up. Like Fred Astaire in this, and then I really like Burl Ives and Rudolph as well. It's
Yeah.
like
I mean, you can't beat Burl Ives.
I I mean they're both great. It's like it's not about one beating the other. They're just both great.
They are. You're not wrong. I don't think maybe it was because I watched Rudolph because I'm such a Rudolph partisan. Um, I don't feel like Astaire's voice is quite as singular as Burl Ives, and that I think helps
Mm.
Ives in that department of like you hear him in something like in one of his like movies, and it's like, oh, that's Sam the or is it Sam the Snowman?
I
Uh,
Why?
think so.
it's not, oh yeah, it is him.
Uh, you hear Fred Astaire in one of his movies, and I don't necessarily get pulled back directly to this movie in the same way I do
Mhm.
hearing Burl Ives.
I mean, maybe that's just about the singularity of his performance in this movie, where it's like he's unrecognizable in the part.
I wouldn't say unrecognizable. They do a damn good job of making that puppet look exactly like Fred Astaire.
Mhm.
That is a full on Fred Astaire puppet you got right there.
It's a very good puppet too. I really like it. I
A lot
I
of good
love
puppets here.
I love all these puppets. It's
Cass, who's your favorite puppet?
I I like the original Winter Warlock puppet
oh,
before
Yeah,
the
he
scary
made
one.
yeah, the scary one. I think one of my notes was I fear that hold on, let me find it. Hold on.
while you're looking for that, I think my favorite puppet. I started that. I didn't. I mean, I like all the black and white kids with their gray hair and
Yeah.
their like stupid little faces. They're very silly. They're
What
very fun
what was
anytime
their
they pop back up.
what was the name of their fucking town? Like Bummersville or something?
Somber Town, I think, right?
Sombertown.
Somberville, Sombertown,
I think it's
Somberville.
Sombertown.
Oh, I don't
Sombertown.
know. One of those.
It's somber something. It's a great little locale that like you get a lot out of it with very little
Mhm.
presented in this movie. I mean, it's short. It's a 50-minute special, but
Yeah.
like they really fill out the locale.
Mhm.
My favorite puppet is either what was his name? Grimsley
I do love Grimsley.
or
Yeah,
Topper.
Yeah.
yeah.
Let's go Topper. I love
You
Topper.
hate Topper so much, Gordon. You
I
hate that fucking penguin.
I I just find him extraneous.
But
Uh,
but Gordon, come on. He has a little scarf. Come on.
He's
You
a
Uh,
gotta
penguin.
love him.
He does have a scarf. They do arrest that penguin pretty
they
easily.
threatened to kill him too,
What? Sorry, what?
right? Don't they like try to threaten to kill him at one point?
Probably.
I mean, yeah,
Yeah,
because
because when
he's
they catch
aiding and
him, they're
abetting
like,
Chris Kringle.
he's like, not me, and then they show Topper in the window, and they're like holding him down, and he's like, oh, you got me.
Yeah, he does turn himself in because they have Topper. See,
Mhm.
Topper sucks. He lets Santa get arrested
That's
just
not
by
what
being caught.
happened.
That
If he
Do-
wasn't there, Santa would have gotten off free.
I am not.
officially Gordon hates hostages.
Yep,
Kill them all.
That's the stance I'm taking. Anti-hostage. Oh, Cass, did you find the note you were looking for?
I said, I fear the Warlock was harder when he was mean and despicable.
I mean, yeah.
It's true.
Which is ironic because he's the Winter Warlock.
Whoa, that was so funny.
Bum
That,
bum.
that
Fun.
Oh, are we going into that one now? Are we just
Yeah,
going
let's
Sure.
talk
into
about
Heat Miser?
my favorite one. Let's go.
Low key, hot take. I get it. But that's the worst one. Not really. Not the worst one, but of like the standards. I
Of the
don't
like,
care of it.
Sorry.
I disagree. But I think a lot of what I do love about it is the misers, and I don't remember much of the rest of that one outside
Yeah.
of them.
Mhm.
I
I will
think
say
they raise it up a lot.
I will say I did have the biggest crush on Snow Miser when I was a child.
That tracks
Shut
a lot,
up.
actually.
Shut up.
That tracks quite a bit. You know who we haven't mentioned at all, but I had forgotten just how good Mickey Rooney is in
Oh
this.
yeah.
From his first line of dialogue once he like ages up into being a young man, his
Wait.
voice is just so perfectly suited for this.
I I love one of my favorite moments in the movie is that moment where it's like you have fucking Fred Astaire say, and finally Chris was now a fine young man. I'm a man now, Tanta.
The dulcet tones of 50-year-old Mickey Rooney as like 20-year-old Santa Claus. But it
It's
fits. Is the thing is he doesn't sound like, a gravelly old 50-year-old like you would expect for Mickey Rooney in particular. Uh
especially in the 1970s,
yeah,
like
this is 19 like
or
I'm going to look
1970
up
period.
what Mickey Rooney looked like in 1970.
So that would have been like when he was like,
He was 50. And yeah,
wait,
here's a
he was
picture.
50 in 1970?
Yeah, he was born in 1920, I think, is what I saw,
Oh,
right?
oh yeah,
Yeah.
that makes sense. Okay.
Yeah, he would have been just about 50. But yeah, look at like just look up a picture. Just Google search Mickey Rooney 1970. One of the top results is a press photo of him very not bald, but like balding in a way that is not fun. Um
Oh no. Don't like that. I feel bad for him.
yeah, Mickey Rooney on the
Cool.
Mike Douglas show is what this press photo is from. And like yeah, that's the face. That is not a face you expect to put with this particular voice. It's a I don't know. He's got a good voice for this. I think he's probably one of the best on-screen Santas, like in anything.
I
Uh,
mean, I
and
can't
there's a lot of those,
I
but
can't
he's certainly
debate
up
you
there.
right now because I haven't thought about this at all.
I haven't
But
either
he's
until
good
just
at
now, but
least.
he's certainly up there for me as far as like cinematic Santa Clauses. I think he's so jovial and not in the like he's got the youthful joviality that I guess joy is the word I'm thinking of. Jovial is the adjective of joy.
It's a
Uh
difficult joviality.
exactly. There you go. But no, I think he's just so charming here. And it's a great vocal performance that I hadn't really like sat down and really thought about in years past when I just throw this on while we're doing other Christmas stuff. But like sitting down to talk about it here, I was like, man, Mickey Rooney is really delivering here.
Mhm. And he does like he plays Santa Claus a lot in these, right? Like I think he's Santa Claus
Yes.
in Year Without a Santa Claus as well.
And he's in three of them, uh, counting this, but I don't remember what the others were.
A Rudolph and Frosty's Christmas in July or something like that.
Probably,
Uh,
probably that one.
right.
Um,
Love, which perfect title. Part of me wishes we did that just so I could put it as best, put it in best or most title.
we could maybe do that in July some year. Who's to say?
Maybe next year. Who's to say? I
Um,
mean, weird to say, but not
we
yet.
are. Uh, Now I'm just looking up who voiced Santa in Rudolph. He doesn't have a Wikipedia page. Never mind.
Womp womp.
Stan Francis. Yeah, there's really not anyone in that one outside of Burl Ives that's like a notable actor at
Yeah.
all.
Well, yeah,
But
because
we're not talking about that
it was
one
like the
this year.
first one, you know?
Yeah.
Oh, I
Um,
was right. He was in Rudolph and Frosty's Christmas in July.
okay, that makes sense. Yeah, I think he's great here. I
Mhm.
I really I really, you know, buy into his charm and his just sort of lightness.
Um,
Pretty good
I
singing voice too, I will say.
yeah. I mean, he well, first of all, yeah, of course, because he's been doing musicals since the
Yeah, I
1930s,
mean, but like,
but also
for
he's also not like trying a lot. It's just like
yeah,
it's more talk singing and like, you know.
yeah. No, his does he have more than just the one song, really? I mean, I guess he does have some of Put One Foot in Front of the Other,
Oh,
or a
I thought
lot
that
of
was
it
the one
actually.
song you were talking
Well, no,
about.
I was thinking of
Oh
the
yeah, Sit on My Lap Today.
yeah, which
And then he
is
has the wedding song too.
right. Yeah, I
So
guess
he has
he's
like,
got a few.
but even then the wedding song is like half a song.
Yeah, it's like 15 seconds. Um, where do we want to go? I mean, it's so ubiquitous, this one, that like it is hard to sit down and like talk about and like find things to talk about, I guess. because
Mhm.
it's a classic. It's a holiday classic.
Yeah, and it's like I have a lot of notes, but I they're all so like separate, and it's like they're just
Mhm.
little moments I liked. And it's just like it's hard to really like bring it up, but it's because it's like it's not gonna go anywhere. It's just a little thing I liked. Or
I
it
mean,
look
that's okay.
yeah. Like one thing like why does he even call a penguin Topper? Like why is
Yeah,
that the name he picks?
he
It
like gets upset that he's like clinging to him, and he randomly says Topper, and he's like, "I'm gonna call you Topper now."
Exactly. It's like what like was that like an expletive in like the 1960s?
the other thing about it is that it's delivered in the movie in the same manner as all of the other like so that's why that thing about Santa lore. Like that's why the stockings, that's why the chimney, that's why the red suit, that's why all this stuff. It's delivered in the same manner as all that, as if there is that beloved Santa associated character Topper the Penguin. It's like, and that's how Topper got his name Topper. That's how Elphaba got her magic broomstick and hat in the middle of defying gravity for 20 seconds of silence.
Wait, on this note, I have a bone to pick with one of these fucking kids.
Which one?
So when so near the end of the movie when he's on the run, they put up the
Oh, yeah.
posters and it's like you can't use the name Kringle and it's like oh, you had this tag on you when you were a baby. And the kid's like, I knew it. I knew it. That's how he got his name. And it's like, of course, that's how he got his name.
These are
It's
stupid kids, Eliza. You gotta give him
it's
that.
the fucking tag he was wearing when he was a baby, and it said Claus. How else was he going to get the name Santa Claus?
I do like some of those interjections that are very silly. Like, oh, so Jessica became Mrs. Santa Claus.
Yeah. My favorite one was when the kids are saying the reindeer names, and one of them says, "And Donner and Blitzter."
Blitzer, yeah.
I really like at the very beginning where it's like all the questions it's to Santa, and like the second one says, "My turn."
My turn.
Santa,
I have
why
that
do you
My
written
always come
turn.
down.
down
Yeah,
to me?
so cute.
Oh, it's so good. Oh, I just thought of another one. Oh yes, is when old man Santa is talking about how he can't do this 4 times a month every month, and he has to change it to just once a year. And Fred Astaire was like, oh, and he well, what other night could he choose but the holiest of nights? And one of the kids goes, Christmas Eve. Like, yeah, of course. Well, like, what do you? Of course, it's Christmas Eve. What are you talking about?
Another
Is
one
is
I
great.
like. Another one I liked is, you mean Santa was once a baby?
Yeah.
That guy can see Pennywise because he was a kid once.
Fuck off. Fuck off. I forgot about that. Oh,
When
what if
when
Santa
Santa
could
Claus
see?
goes to dairy.
What if Santa could see Pennywise?
Wait, no,
He was once
wait.
a
Now we
baby.
need to
He was
fucking
once a baby. We know this canonically.
we need to fucking rewrite this movie where he's delivering toys to the kids of dairy.
Yes.
And fucking Pennywise is Pennywise Wise Penny.
Yep. Pennywise is a title.
Or maybe Wise Penny Pennywise. There we go. That's
There you
better.
go. There you go. Um, what? Okay, can I stump for my favorite song in this? Which maybe not favorite, but I've always been partial to not just First Toy Maker to the King, but specifically No More Toy Makers to the King.
Oh,
I don't know
absolutely.
why, but I really love the accent is very fun with those lines, but I just love when he goes through the book and is like telling about how he's going to like
Yeah.
cancel every toy specifically.
Yeah. My
Uh,
favorite line is "Arrest their musical toes."
vest them musical
What
toes.
the? I did write down. Unfortunately, no more toy makers to the king goes harder than the original.
It does.
Absolutely.
No shade to Tanta Kringle,
Yeah.
but like the Burgermeister has bars.
Yeah.
It
For
it's
sure.
it's certain like I've always thought this. It's always been the better version, and I'm glad we all agree on this. It's like, and I think that is actually just my favorite song from this. Like all, well, maybe my world is beginning today, but they're both bangers in very different ways.
Yeah, my favorite is, well, I like all of them at equal amount, but I really like Put One Foot in Front of the Other.
Of
Yeah.
course.
I mean, that one, like, the whole breakdown where it goes into 7/4 is really great. When the warlock actually starts walking and they do the put one foot in front of the other and soon you'll be walking across the floor, and it's so cool. It's really fun. I
Mhm.
really love that bit. But yeah, I think No More Toy Makers is my personal favorite.
Can I say something about one foot in front of the other?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Right before the song, Chris says, changing from bad to good is as easy as taking your first step. And it's like, well, maybe not everybody.
Yeah.
I don't think
um,
Jeffrey Epstein is going to become a good guy from a song.
Just from walking.
yeah. When I was a child, I thought that Winter Warlock didn't know how to walk, and he was just earnestly teaching him how to walk for the first time.
I mean, that's easy to assume.
It is
Yeah,
what the song is saying literally to you.
yeah. I don't know.
I mean,
I mean, he does literally walk though, like before the song.
yeah, it's like I feel like this was a song that they wrote just like as like a fun way to like teach your child how to walk, but then it's like, well,
Maybe.
fuck, we got to put this in something.
Oh, it's very, very much retrofit into the plot of this.
Yeah, for sure.
Uh, One of my favorite parts of the whole movie comes in that though, and it's the way the Winter Warlock says something something a chance to be reborn. It's like it, maybe it's just that specific moment, but it's like if they ever did a live action Santa Claus is coming to town, they gotta get Jeff Bridges for the Warlock because he's got that kind of voice for it. Just like it's very fun. Keenan Wynn, who does the voice for Winter, is having so much fun with it, especially
Absolutely.
when he is the Warlock. Once he becomes just sort of like, please call me Winter, it's a little less exciting, but I do still love him.
Yeah, they
I don't know.
they de-ossified him, unfortunately.
Yeah,
They
unfortunately.
did,
I mean, I
even
do
though
love.
they.
Sorry.
No, go ahead. I was not going to actually say anything really.
Okay. I do love, like, he's so lovesick, like he's actually has like friends and stuff. And like there's the one line where he's like, I'm crowded, but at least I'm loved. And like
uh,
later when the magic works on the feed cord, he's like, I'm not a loser anymore, or something like that.
it's great. I, I love when he's talking about his magic being gone, and he goes, "I can't even do card tricks."
Yeah. He sounds so sad. Like I think they animated a tear when he says that.
Aw, aw, he can't even do card tricks.
Poor
And I
The
puppy.
love
poor guy.
his list of like the few bits of magical accoutrement he has. It's like the
Yeah.
fucking nubs of candles
Yeah.
and the what was it? The
A, a,
wand
a
that's
few shriveled wands, useless.
It was one wand, and like it was a dried up potion. Like one useless wand, the dried up potion, the candles, and the corn. I do believe.
Feed
Mhm.
corn,
Yeah,
magical feed corn.
magic feed corn?
Oh, it can't, break through prison walls. All it can do is make reindeer fly.
Yeah. Why does it?
Reindeer fly. Love
Reindeer
it.
are caribou in the real life. And like, why did they only affect caribou though?
Mhm.
Yeah.
I
Also,
mean
what was he using those for in the first place?
I
Yeah.
mean he probably just has them. And it's like that's why he still has them. He has no use for them mostly.
Did he like
Good point.
have like an evil reindeer army maybe beforehand?
Maybe he
That'd be
did.
fun.
Yeah.
I
Uh
I do wonder though if like what if Chris just ate it? Like what if he fly by himself?
no, it only works on reindeer.
Mm.
Maybe like,
We've established this.
I don't know. Maybe like with all the animals that taught him how to do certain things, he became like part deer or something.
That's
Yeah,
true.
I
Like
would I
laugh.
would think that if Chris ate it, he would fly. If no one else, Chris specifically.
That's
Yeah.
fair. I have always loved the moment where the seals teach him how to say ho ho ho. I
Yeah.
think that's a cute, version of what they're doing there, where some of them that's just like, and we gotta find a way to explain this. The stockings, it's because it's their laundry, and it's
Yeah.
a way to hide the toys from the
Mhm.
fascists.
Look,
But like I do,
I do like that explanation. I think that's
yeah, no, that was a
invented
bad
well.
example there because that one's fun. But the seals teaching him how to say ho ho ho, I like that one quite a bit.
I I did write down so the seals are to blame for that fuck ass laugh.
True.
Yeah.
Ho
Um.
ho ho.
Oh, looking through my notes, another moment that I really like is when the first time Chris comes to town and is handing out, "Hey, comes to town." Didn't even mean to do that just then. That's like the title of the movie.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Hey.
But when he's passing out all the toys and he gives the Burgermeister the yo-yo and he starts playing with it before Grimsley tells him you're breaking your own law, and he just sort of like, huh, huh, I have been bamboozled. The way he says bamboozled,
Yeah.
I love that.
I
And
will
then
say,
he sort of like narrates with awe. He's leaping like a deer, and all this is just like
Climbing like a
after.
squirrel.
It's very fun.
Uh, and speaking
oh,
of Burgermeister, oh, where was my note? He calls him, "You are obviously a nonconformist and a rebel."
Uh,
I love
we
all the
haven't.
lines
Oh,
where they're like, "Your clothes are ridiculous."
They immediately go for the clothes, which like another great thing about this, they do great job with the color, like making him stand out so sharply from the rest of the city. Mhm.
yeah. It's and and everyone else in town is all gray and blue and whatever except Nicole Kidman puppet.
Miss Jessica.
Yeah.
Oh, she's so beautiful. I love
Pretty,
her.
pretty lady.
Yeah. I I know you said this is your favorite or one of your favorite songs, Eliza. I have never particularly not even not cared for it. I just don't remember it ever. I
Okay,
I could I could hum to you all the other songs, maybe not the wedding song, but all the other songs in this. The ballads in these were never my favorites. I never loved There's Always Tomorrow and Rudolph. That one's kind of slow.
One
Uh
of my favorites, actually.
I mean, that one at least I could like, sing to you. I have that one in my memory. This one never really stuck to me for whatever reason.
so Cass, do you want to be my new co-host for this podcast? I think I'm looking for somebody else.
Sorry.
Sure, sounds good.
We should do just like an episode without Gordon, just for fun, like just on like an April
Hey.
Fool's or something.
Oh,
Hey.
that reminds me, Gordon, I told you about a story about my mom listening to the
Oh,
podcast.
yes. Yeah.
Okay, I sent the It episode to my mother, and she listened to it, commented on the episode and everything. She did not tell me this. She told my brother, who told me later, that when her one complaint about it was that she thought that you guys were talking over me and didn't give me enough time to speak. And I was horrified. I was like, no, they're not mean. I was just nervous. I didn't know what to say.
I'm
So
sorry.
No,
no,
So
I
it's not
was
your guys'
I was
fault.
specifically trying to make moments in that episode for you to
Yeah.
talk because it seemed like you
Otherwise,
didn't want to jump in anywhere.
yeah, no, I'm gonna send her this one too. Be like,
so
it's not their fault. It's just me. I got nervous.
sorry,
But
Cass's mom.
And that explains the comment that was on there. It's like that pointed you out specifically.
Cat rocks. Oh my god.
He does
Because
though.
and it's like I sent that comment to Gordon. It's like, oh, that's cute. Like
I,
somebody likes
I
Cass.
He
yeah. Hi
does
mom,
rocks.
I love you.
Hi, Cass's mom.
Bridget A.
There you go. What else
What
about
else?
this movie?
Uh, and some other fun names. We've got the Kringles, Dingle, Wingle, Tingle, Zingle,
Yeah.
and Bingle.
A baby what? Wingle? A baby Tingle?
The, the one the one that says "I like babies" sounds like the kid in Christmas Story that says "I like the Wizard of Oz." And I did write a note that said, "I like babies. Watch your motherfucking step." It sounds so weird out of context.
That that is something that permeates throughout this, especially if you sit on my lap today,
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
which it's like it's both a
It's
little
not just
creepy
it's if you sit on my lap today, a kiss a toy is the price you'll pay.
yeah,
and but it's also like it's just so innocent that it's like I
Yeah.
can't be too creeped out by it because it's clearly like this is the purest of intentions thing.
Yeah, of course.
But
But it is
also
still a little weird from modern context of oh
yeah.
boy. Oh boy.
And also wiggle my ears and tickle my toes. Methinks I sees a baby's nose.
It's not just a nose. There's a baby attached to it.
I
Exactly.
did. I wrote down, what if it was just the baby's nose though? Like, what if there wasn't a whole baby attached
It's
to
like
it?
blue velvet. They find just a nose wrapped in cloth, and then it goes into a whole weird psychosexual like thriller. Where did
Mickey
that
Rooney as Dennis Hopper.
Oh, I don't want to think of that. But also, like, wouldn't have been bad casting for that.
Honestly, yeah,
Like a
maybe.
Mickey Rooney in 1986, he would have been probably, well, how old was
Much
that?
older
Like,
than Dennis Hopper, but still,
yeah,
like
much,
he could have
he
done
would have
the
been like
role.
mid 60s. That's not that far off for a Frank Booth. Could have been something. Mickey Rooney should have been, given more chances in his later career to tap into like playing a real weirdo.
I mean, I think he just didn't want to. I
Oh,
think
I'm sure he didn't want. I'm sure he was,
he's really
clinging to his squeaky clean sort of thing for as much as possible. But like, there's a side of him that could have been really interesting in a David Lynch project.
like bro was in Phantom of the Megaplex as Max movies or Movies Max, something like that.
I don't know. He was in Night at the Museum.
He
I
was
know that
also
much.
he was in Pete's Dragon at was drunk as hell, both in and off screen, on and off screen.
It's so funny. Actually, speaking of him in Night at the Museum, that like they cast those three guys as being very old, and Mickey Rooney died probably 5 years later. Bill Cobbs died last year, and Dick Van Dyke is still alive. Like that movie is like almost 20 years old, and those three old guys stuck around. Actually, Mickey Rooney probably like died like 10 years after that or
Yeah,
something.
I think he died in like 2013, I think.
Yeah, like not that long ago.
2014.
Wow. And when
11
was
years
the
ago.
first Night of the Museum?
Mhm.
Night of the Museum was 2006. Okay. Yeah, crazy.
Oh, wow. 20 years next year.
There you go. Still one of those three old dudes. I mean, Dick
He was
Van Dyke
also in the
is turning.
Muppets. Wow.
Oh yeah, he's like one of those like cameos in the opening number when they do "Life's a Happy Song." He has like one
Yeah,
line direct to camera.
when there's someone by your side to sing.
No reason for it to be Mickey Rooney, but he's there.
Yeah,
What else about Santa Claus is coming to town? Did we talk about all the songs? Were there any that we missed? I mean, other than
Probably.
Santa Claus is coming to town.
Um, I wish I written down.
It's on the Wikipedia page. It's
But I didn't have it pulled up. I
the
just wish I
two
had it.
toy makers. Be prepared to pay, aka if you sit on my lap today. Neither of those are great songs. Great song titles. I mean, one foot in front of the other. My world is beginning today. Wedding song, aka what better way to tell you. And then yeah, it goes out on Santa Claus is coming to town with
Oh,
Fred
wow.
Astaire and the kids. The Westminster Children's Choir. Huh.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, those are all great songs.
I do like that the Wikipedia page in the plot summary describes as a plot point that Chris is hyperlink canonized as a saint. We do specify they don't just start calling him Santa Claus. He does get officially recognized by the Catholic Church as a saint.
Even though
yeah.
he is still alive.
Well, he's magic, so it's okay.
I always forget I even though one of my favorite Rankin Basses is Nestor the Long-Eared Christmas Donkey, which is very religious. I always forget how religious the Rankin Bass specials are until they're like, "It's the Lord's holiday. This was the holiest night." Yeah,
Yeah, like they really do get like of course like Rudolph and like Frosty and some of the other popular ones are a bit more secular, but like
yeah.
of course Little Drummer Boy is
Mm-mm.
specifically about the drummer boy that visited Jesus when he was born.
Yeah.
Yeah, the leprechaun one is very Christian.
Mm.
Is it?
No.
Okay. I
I was
I
I
gonna
just
take your
I
word
just
for
wanted
it.
to I wanted to pull the weirdest one to be secretly very Christian.
oh yeah,
And that
Yeah,
was the
he's
Pinocchio's
one I thought of.
pretty.
Christmas like goes on a hardcore or like rant at the end.
Well, I would believe that it's Italian. Like there's all sorts of Christian stuff going on over there.
Low-key, completely not about like the Christianity part, but I'm just like there's the sidebar with all the Rankin Bass movies, and it's like I really want to do Stingiest Man in Town, which is a Christmas Carol one, but I there's a lot to say about that one.
Interesting. I know very little about that one.
Stars
Yeah.
Walter Matthau.
Oh, that makes a lot of sense actually for a Scrooge character.
All right, what else is in my notes?
Well, speaking of Rankin Bass Christmas stuff, you said you had a game for us, did you not?
Oh, I do have a Rankin Bass game.
That's cool.
So when when I was thinking about like doing a game earlier today, I was trying to gauge like how much you two knew about Rankin Bass stuff. And Gordon said, like, yeah, you both were pretty familiar. So I was thinking, I was looking through the Rankin Bass pages, like I was trying to think like my first thought was like, oh, there's weird stuff like Rudolph and Frosty's Christmas in July, where it's like, what if I made up titles? But then it's like, no, there's just not enough weird ones to make that a fun game. And plus, you probably know like the weirdest ones. But then I remembered that there are Rankin Bass live action movies that they co-produced, and none of those are very well known that, or at least not well known that they are Rankin Bass co-productions. And so
Mm.
I'm going to do a few questions about those. Uh,
Whoa.
they have, there have been seven live action Rankin Bass co-produced movies, and I have a multiple choice question about each one. You both get to like pick whatever answer you want, and then we'll see who wins. Okay.
Love this. Okay, let's go.
So the first Rankin Bass live action film was based around which kaiju monster? Was it A, Godzilla, B, King Ghidorah, C, King Kong, or D, Mothra?
I think it was Godzilla, but I don't know. I'm gonna lock in Godzilla.
I
Cass?
zoned out. What were the options again?
Godzilla, King Ghidorah, King Kong, or Mothra?
Mm, I'm gonna go King Kong.
Cass is correct. It was
Let's
King
go.
Kong.
Oh,
The
well, I
first
guess that kind of makes sense with the stop motion stuff.
Yes, it was an Ishiro Honda directed film called King Kong Escapes, which also features Mechanic Kong and the first appearance of Gorosaurus.
Didn't Ishiro Honda direct the first Godzilla though?
He directed a lot of them. He's very
That
like he is the guy for
So I'm
like
not that far off to have assumed because I know that like a lot of their animagic stuff was, from Japanese animation production.
oh
So I
yes.
was leaning Godzilla on that behalf. Okay,
Yeah,
King
like
Kong.
but three of those like all of those are like in the
Yeah, three of
kaiju.
those are Toho monsters. That didn't narrow it down too much.
But
It
King
only
Kong is
excluded the
also
correct answer.
King Kong is also part of the kaiju lore. Like there is
Yeah,
Godzilla versus King Kong, and of course this one, King Kong Escapes, is part of the lore.
there you go. I stand corrected.
The second Rankin Bass live action film was Marco, a musical historical epic starring which Nepo baby as Marco Polo? Was
Oh,
was it A, Dean Paul Martin, B, Desi Arnaz Jr., C, Frank Sinatra Jr., or D, Liza Minnelli?
oh, oh, that's a curveball. Cass, do you want to pick first?
Not really. Um, what with Liza Minnelli?
Go with Liza Minnelli. Okay, Gordon.
I'll say Desi Arnaz Jr.
Gordon gets a point. It
There
was,
we
in
go.
fact, Desi Arnaz Jr. I don't have any fun facts for this.
If only Lorenz Hart had lived long enough to see this version.
I did just watch Blue Moon last night.
Yes, what did you think? We don't have to go too much into it, but just
Uh,
brief
Good
thoughts.
movie. Ethan Hawke's great. A bit long-winded, but good movie.
I really loved it, but fair.
The third film was The Last Dinosaur, which received a theatrical release in Japan, but ultimately got released as a television film internationally, which means it is eligible for our podcast. But
We got to
the
get Z
first
back on for it.
the first broadcast in the UK was alongside which William Friedkin movie? A. The French Connection, B. The Exorcist, C. Sorcerer, or D. Cruising.
Oh boy. I will say I don't think either The Exorcist or Cruising would have been shown on British TV around that time.
I mean, there's After the Watershed. This was like a double
True,
feature.
true, but not at the same time that I guess it's a live
Th-
action Rankin Bass
yeah, this is
thing.
a
But
kaiju, another kaiju movie.
okay, okay. I guess I will say The Exorcist then.
Cass?
I was gonna say The Exorcist too, actually.
You can say
You
The
can say the
Exorcist
same
as
thing.
well. You're
I know,
allowed.
I know.
If you're
I
both
think
right, you're both right.
okay.
You saying The Exorcist?
Yes.
All right. Well, you're both wrong, unfortunately.
No.
The answer
Damn.
was, in fact, Sorcerer. And really, the only reason that I hold this as like a fact was because the Wikipedia page for The Last Dinosaur makes special reference to this in like the top part of it. And
Why?
and also it specifically mentions that Sorcerer is a remake of The Wages of Fear, which I don't think is relevant to The Last Dinosaur.
Yeah, I'm looking this up as well. Okay, it was a double. Okay, yes, you're right. You did say double feature.
I did.
Um, Crazy.
Yeah, and just also includes the fact that it's Wages of Fear, which is like we're going a bit of ways from this. It's like, why do we need to know about the first UK release? Why do we know that was alongside Sorcerer? Why do we need to know that Sorcerer was based on the Wages of Fear? Like, this isn't about the last dinosaur anymore. Anyway,
That's crazy. That poster looks rad with the big drill coming out of nowhere.
hmm
Does that say thrust on it? Yeah, a big, definitely not phallic drill sticking out from between the dinosaur's legs with
No.
thrust written right on the side of it.
Oh no.
maybe we'll cover it.
We will at some point. We have to.
Okay. Anyway, question number four, and I think we are. Both of you have a point. Both of you got three other
Yeah.
ones wrong. Okay.
Yes.
Question four. The fourth Rankin Bass live action film was The Bermuda Depths, which is part of which Japanese franchise? A. Godzilla, B. Kamen Rider, C. Ultraman, D. Power Rangers.
Godzilla feels like such a trick here after that's been so prevalent in the past few.
Yeah, it was wrong
I
the
don't
first time, but maybe it will be right the second time.
I don't know the or I mean I also don't know what year this movie is, but I don't know when those other ones started. What was the third option?
Ultraman.
I'll say Ultraman.
Yeah, I was gonna say that too.
Do you want to both say Ultraman?
I'll switch to Kamen Rider
Okay.
for variety's sake.
Okay, well, that was a poor choice because Cass gets a point now.
No.
It was, in fact, Ultraman.
Fuck.
I, 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 so the reason I chose like those four as the options was just because there was Shin Ultraman recently, and I was like, okay, there was Shin Kamen Rider and Shin Godzilla, and it's like, okay, there's not a fourth one, so I was just like, Power Rangers. I don't know.
Shin Power Rangers.
There should be Shin Power Rangers. We should
Might
make
as
that.
well be.
We specifically should make that.
I know nothing about Power Rangers or what it
Neither do
means to be
I.
a Shin anything. I don't know what if that is a special specification that like means something specific.
I think if I remember correctly, Shin is just like the Japanese word for new.
Okay, that makes sense.
Anyway,
Anyway,
The fifth Rankin Bass film, The Ivory Ape, which is just like a gorilla movie, stars which Oscar winner for supporting actor?
Ooh.
A. Jack Palance, B. Joe Pesci, C. Don Amici, or D. Jason Robards?
Oh boy. Um, so this is the 80s we're talking, right?
Yeah, I think late 80s is when this film came out.
I think I'm gonna say Jack Palance. That seems about right for the time.
Cass?
I only know one of the names.
What was that?
You
I
only
said
know
I
one.
only know
Which name do you know?
Joe Pesci.
Do you want to just go Joe Pesci because you know him?
Yeah.
Well, Gordon, I am disappointed that you haven't taught Cass anything about like Oscar nominated
What am I
performances.
gonna teach him about Jason Robards? Like, how? When am I gonna do the Jason Robards or the Don Amici crash course? Like,
I mean, you could have invited him onto the Jack Palance episode, which is the correct answer, by the way.
yay! Jack Palance, he's the bad guy in Tim Burton's Batman that like sends Jack Nicholson to get killed and then ends up getting killed by Jack Nicholson and turned into a skeleton.
Cool.
If you've seen that one,
I
I
have
don't.
not seen that one.
Okay,
I've seen part of it, but
okay. He gets turned in. He gets turned into
Turned into a skeleton.
zapped into a crispy skeleton
When he won his Oscar, he did push-ups on stage, and
on one hand.
when he
oh,
presented next year's Oscar, he was so clearly drunk that people thought he read out the wrong name. And that just went with it.
no.
Badass. Jack Palance rules.
Anyway, number six. So I think Gordon's ahead with three.
I think 3-2.
Oh wait, no, no, it's
No,
2-2
I have
because
2-2. I wrote.
yeah,
I'm keeping
okay,
track.
yeah, because Gordon, you
because I
switched off
switched
of
off
Ultraman
Ultraman.
to
Yes,
Common Rider and got it wrong. Meanwhile,
right.
Cass stayed. Okay,
Yes, of course.
yes, 2-2. It's anybody's game. We have two questions left. So the sixth Rankin Bass live action film is The Bushido Blade, and it stars which Star Wars actor? Is it A. Mark Hamill, B. Carrie Fisher, C. Harrison Ford, or D. James Earl Jones?
I'll let you pick first, Cass. I've been going first on the last few.
Don't want Cass's mom to get mad at you again.
Uh, I was gonna say Carrie Fisher.
All right.
I am leaning Mark Hamill because it wouldn't be Harrison Ford.
Yeah.
That one's pretty easy to rule out. And I don't think James Earl Jones, if we're, now in late 80s, early 90s, I don't see it. I was already leaning Mark Hamill, but I'm going to lock in Mark Hamill, especially for the sake of diversity.
It was James Earl Jones.
Whoa.
Damn it.
For the sake of diversity, you chose the white guy.
Diversity in options. Shut
I
up.
know, I know. Yeah, I didn't look this up, but like I just kind of saw James Earl Jones was in the cast and I was like, okay, we'll do that. But then I'm looking this up now and it's like, oh, this is about the fucking Pacific Overtures bullshit. And it's just like Richard Boone as Commodore Matthew C. Perry. And it's like, oh, okay, fun. Oh, and there's a guy who plays Cave Johnson.
Wait,
Weird.
what movie is this?
The Bushido Blade.
Okay, because when I looked up James Earl Jones Rankin Bass, it gave me a different one that is animated. The Flight of Dragons. But
He
the
can be in
Bushido.
multiple. That's allowed.
Oh, yeah, no, that was the only one that came up.
Oh,
Oh,
Mako is in this as well. I love
and
Mako.
Sonny Chiba and Toshiro Mifune really burying the lead.
Yeah, but James Earl Jones is there, and I thought it'd be funny to
Yeah,
be like, oh, which Star Wars actor?
yeah, but would have been too if Toshiro Mifune had done it instead of Alec Guinness.
Hmm. Anyway, the final question for the final live-action Rankin Bass film is about The Sins of Dorian Gray, which I think is probably the most well-known as a live-action Rankin Bass movie, or at the very least, I think about this one a lot, which I haven't watched this yet. I do want to watch this on the podcast a lot. But from what I can tell, it is just kind of like a girl boss version of Dorian Gray.
Oh
Hey,
hell yeah.
and also has Anthony Perkins in it, but that's not part of the question. Uh, but instead of like a painting that ages over time, what is her version of the aging portrait? Is it a tabloid magazine, B, her audition tape, C, a childhood photograph, or D, her reflection in the mirror?
Ooh. Cass, do you have a guess?
Maybe like in Phantoms of Paradise, it's the videotape. So I was thinking maybe the audition. I don't know.
I was also thinking audition, but since it's the last one and we're tied up, it would be lame if we tied if we both got it right. So I am going to say the tabloid magazine.
Everybody, Cass
Yeah.
wins.
Yay!
Oh, fuck yeah!
It was in fact her audition tape.
Yay! Let's go.
Hell yeah.
And that was our game. Did everybody love learning about the seven live action Rankin Bass movies?
I
I
did. I
enjoyed
did
it.
quite a bit. I didn't know anything about any of it. I didn't know about this Dorian Gray, but that sounds cool.
Hmm.
That'll be fun when we end. I because I do definitely want to do that.
I
That sounds like a lot of fun.
That's definitely something that I might want to do during my birthday month. Maybe I'll make a tradition of always doing a random Anthony Perkins movie as my birthday week
How
movie.
many are there?
I don't know, but there's got to be a few.
Yeah, that's a strong always, but I will take it.
I'm going to look it up right now. Anthony Perkins. How many TV movies do you have? 15.
Okay,
Oh yeah, he's also in the Sharon Fenn I'm Dangerous Tonight. Psycho
right.
4 was also a
Yeah, I
TV
was just gonna say
movie.
Psycho 4 I knew was on there.
How Awful About Alan. Oh, I think there's Les Mis is a TV miniseries, which might not be eligible, so who cares? Daughter of Darkness, In the Deep Woods, The Ghostwriter, First You Cry, lots of stuff. So I think
Right
maybe it's
on.
probably more around like 7 or 8, but still, it's like I get a few years out of this.
Yeah, that's not bad. There's some interesting stuff in here.
Hmm. Anyway, uh, what else do we have to say about Santa Claus is coming to town?
Uh, Not too much. I do really love it. I know I maybe got a little bit down on it a little bit here and there, but
Yeah.
I do very much appreciate this one. It's charming. It's sweet. It's got some good music. It's got some good puppets. Got some good voice acting.
Hmm.
It's a classic for a reason. It's one of the more, remembered of these holiday specials of theirs for a reason. And we picked it to be our first foray into Rankin Bass for a reason.
Hmm. Yeah, we wanted to pick a classic, and this is one of the classics to end all classics.
Mhm.
Exactly.
One thing in the movie I do think is kind of funny to end on. When he first like visits the crying children in the town, it's like he does like the line from the song, but it's like it's so weird to just walk up to these random children and introduce yourself and be like, "You better watch out. You better not cry. You better not pout."
Why?
Why? I'm telling you why. Because I came to
I'm
town.
yeah. This is fun. It's good stuff.
Anyway,
Cass, any final thoughts? Any closing thoughts here?
I wrote a lot of notes about about toxic yaoi.